Dear students, in the last session we discussed how to balance the redox ionic equation in both acidic medium and in base medium by the elaborate method, that is by making two half reaction, one is oxidation half reaction and another is redox half reaction. Then we tried to balance charges, then we added water molecules, added a H plus ion as well as added electrons, then we balanced it. It is somewhat lengthier, but if you want to do it very fastly in a shorter time, we will try to go with this approach. It's a shortcut method. Okay, the first step is same, that is we have to find the ion of each and every molecule or the atom involved in the ionic equation. So in this equation we know that chromium has some ions 3 plus, some charges 3 plus. This ferric has a charge of 3 plus. This iron has a charge of 2 plus. As well as we know that oxygen has a charge of minus 2. So what is the charge of chromium? This one we have discussed already in the last session. Even then we will repeat for this session also. So it is Cr2O7 2 minus. This 2 minus is for the entire chromate ion. So now I want to find the charge of this Cr2 plus ion. So it is 2 into X. Because there are two chromium atoms, so 2 into X plus 7 into, because there are 7 oxygen atoms, into each oxygen atom will have a charge of minus 2. So 7 into minus 2 is equal to this minus 2. This minus 2 is because of this one. This entire chromate ion has a charge of minus 2. So from this, if I can find out, it is 2x minus 14 is equal to minus 2. So 2x equal minus or equal to minus 2 plus 14. 2x equal to 12, x equal to 6, which means the oxidation state of one chromium atom is plus 6. It is plus 6. So we can see it is plus 6. So up to here, it is same as the previous method. First we want to find the oxidation number of each and every atom involved in the ionic equation. The next step is very simple. Now the shortcut method starts. So here the chromium is there. How many chromiums are there? There are 2 chromiums are there. So you put 1 chromium, 1 chromium. Each chromium atom has a positive charge of plus 6. I told that is for one single chromium atom. So this is plus 6. This is also what? Plus 6. So what is the total charge of the entire chromium, 2 chromium atoms? It is plus 12. I will repeat once again. We found the oxidation number of one single chromium atom as plus 6. Okay. Now what you have to do means you have to draw a box where you have to draw both the chromium atoms like this. One chromium atom is having a charge of plus 6. The other chromium atom is also having a charge of plus 6. So the total 2 chromium atoms has a charge of plus 12. Okay. Then you draw the ion. This ion is what? Fe. There is only one. Don't draw it twice. Here we have drawn twice because there are 2 chromium atoms. But here there is only one ion atom, so you draw only one. And what is the charge of this one chromium atom? It is only plus 2 or 2 plus. So we can put as here the charge is what? Plus 2. So I hope it is very clear. We have drawn the chromium and we have written the its corresponding charges. We have written ion and we have written the corresponding its charges. Now the next step is you have to draw the mirror image of this one. You have to draw the mirror image of the elements within the box. Okay, so now I am going to draw the mirror image. The mirror image is what? First, which one it will be showing? It will be showing only ion. This is the mirror image. It's not for the charges, only for the atoms. Only for the atoms. Now the other box is what? Now which will have the mirror image? This image will come over here, isn't it? The ion will come very close because the mirror image. If I am going to put a mirror, the first thing will be the iron box. The second will be the chromium box. So it is, how many chromium I have to draw? I have to draw 2 only. Why? Because this mirror image is coming here. But the charge you have to take it from this RHS. But the charges you have to take from the RHS. First you have to draw the box, just the mirror image of what you have drawn on the left hand side. After drawing the mirror image, the charges should be taken from the corresponding products or the RHS. So we can see here the ion is having a plus 3. So it is plus 3. Here the chromium is having what? Plus 3. So one chromium is having plus 3. This chromium is also having what? Plus 3. So the total charge is what? Plus 6. So it's very simple. First I am drawing the chromium box and iron box. Here the chromium has a 2 and each chromium atom has a charge of plus 6. So the total charge is plus 12 and there is only one iron atom. So Fe, each charge is plus 2. So the total charge is plus 2. I had to draw the mirror image of these two boxes. So whatever drawn in the red color is the mirror image of the which is available in the left hand side. I have not seen this one. I have just seen the LHS and drawn the mirror image. So I can find Fe is there and two chromium atoms. But the charge you have to take from the RHS only. So here the iron is having a charge of plus 3. So this plus 3 I am writing here. The total charge is plus 3. The chromium is having a charge of plus 3. So one chromium atom is plus 3. Another chromium atom is also plus 3. So the total charge is plus 6. Now we can see that the chromium has undergone reduction. How I am telling reduction? Because the oxidation number decreases. It decreases from what? Plus 12 to plus 6. Okay, so you can see it from plus 12, it has reduced it to plus 6. So the oxidation number decreases. So the reaction is called as what? Reduction. The reaction is called as what? Reduction. On the other hand, we can see the iron has, if I am going to draw here, the iron has increased from plus 2 to plus 3. So the oxidation number increases from plus 2 to plus 3. So it increases means oxidation. So this is oxidation. This is reduction. Okay. So when I am going to find the difference, now the next step is that you have to find the difference. So what is the difference between plus 2 and plus 3? It is 1. So how you are telling plus 2 and plus 3 is 1? You have to find the difference. So you can take one as positive and negative. So the difference will be what? Plus 2 and plus 3 will become what? 1. So if you are going to add 1 to plus 2, it will become plus 3. So the difference only you have to take. You should not consider the sign. You should not consider the sign. It's only the modulus. Modulus means you have to subtract them and take the positive charge. That is called as modulus. So there is no need to consider negative values. So only positive values. So it's plus 1. Here is what? 12 minus 6. So it is plus 6. The difference is what? Plus 6. Even though if it come also negative 6, don't take it as negative 6. You take it as plus 6 only. You take it as what? Plus 6 only. So we can see we have to take only the modulus. So for iron, the difference is 1. For chromium, the difference is what? 6. So don't worry about the charge. It is always positive. It is always positive. Any doubt? Okay, it is not there. So the step what we have carried out now is that you try to find the oxidation number and see whether it is oxidation or reduction. After finding it, you just subtract their oxidation number or find the instead of subtract, I can use the term difference. So plus 2 and plus 3, the difference is 1. Plus 12 and plus 6, the difference is 6. So I got the value of 6 and 1. Now, when you got the value, now 6 is for chromium, 1 is for iron. You cross multiply them on the LHS. You cross multiply them on, not on the RHS. You cross multiply them on the LHS, which means I have to multiply 1 for chromium and 6 for iron. Actually, I have entered the value of 6 for chromium and 1 for what? Iron. But now you have to cross multiply. That is, whatever the value you got for iron, you take it to chromium. Whatever the value you got for chromium, you take it to what? Iron. That is the step. That one we have to take it to the LHS of the equation. That is, you have to take to the reactants. Okay, I will write it now. So this step is over. So you can see here, it becomes Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe2 plus. Because the chromium difference is 6, I have multiplied that value with iron. The iron differential is 1. I have multiplied 1 with Cr2O7 2 minus. If I want, you can even put 1. But 1 doesn't mean it's only 1. Okay, fine. Now you try to balance this value with the right hand side. Fe3 plus, this is normal balancing. Only for the left hand side, we are taking this value from the difference of the chromium atom and the iron atom. But for the right hand side, you have to balance with these numbers. So how many iron atom is there? 6. So you multiply here also by 6. How many chromium atoms are there? 2. So you multiply this also by 2. Got it? So there is no need to put 1. It's understood. Okay. Now what is the, here after the equation is almost solved and we are going to balance the, like the previous method. What is the previous method? Here how many hydrogen atoms are there? 7. So what I have to do? I have to add 7 molecules of water. When I add 7 molecules of water, what happens? 14 molecules of water comes. So you have to add 14 atoms of hydrogen. That's it. The equation got balanced. Very simple. Okay, so just you find the difference between chromium and iron and cross multiply them on the LHS. Based on the LHS, you try to balance on the RHS. Once the RHS balance for the chromium and iron, now you check for the oxygen. The oxygen is 7 number of atoms is there. So you add the corresponding number of water molecules on the right hand side. So it becomes 7H2O. When 7H2O is on the right hand side, now the hydrogen atom increases to 14. So you add 14H plus on the LHS. So the equation becomes balanced. So the equation becomes balanced. If you want to check it, you can check it also. So how we used to check? We used to check like this. Reactants, products. What is chromium? 2. Here it is 2. What is the right hand side? It is 2. What about iron? It is 6. What about this side? This is also 6. What about oxygen? Here is 7. Here also it is 7. It is 7. Hydrogen, this is 14. This also what? 14. Now coming to the charges. What about this charge? I will write the charges on the above. Here I will write the charges. Correspondingly I will write it. So here it is what? -2. Because this entire chromate ion has a charge of -2. This entire ion has a charge of 2 plus, but multiplied by 6 times. So it is 14. Sorry, 12. 2 into 6 is 12. Which gives rise to 3 into 6. It is 18. Then 2 into 3 is what? 6. Plus 7 into 0 because water is neutral. I have left here 14H plus. So it is 14 positive. Why this 14 came? Because one hydrogen has one positive charge. So 14 hydrogen will be equal to what? 14. So 14 plus 12 is 26. 26 minus 2 is 24. It is plus 24. On the right hand side is 18 plus 6 is 24 because this is 0. So we can see the charges also got balanced. So the balanced equation of this redox ionic equation is nothing but Cr2O72 minus plus 6 molecules of ferrous 2 plus ions and 14H plus give rise to 2Cr3 plus 6 Fe3 plus 7 molecules of water. Once again, if you want to convert from acidic to basic medium, you please refer to my earlier videos how to convert the acidic medium values into basic medium values. I hope it was useful to you. Thank you.